everyone, welcome back to another recipe episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. And today I am sharing with you a very simple rice dish. It is my basil thyme wild rice side dish. This is absolutely phenomenal. It's so easy to make, and you can find the long grain and wild rice at your local grocery store. Hopefully that's where I did. If not, if you want to use just the white rice, you could. But it's so simple to make, and it's going to go wonderful with any type of your meats, your chicken, your pork chops, your steaks, anything like that. And today I'm making this because I am also doing another video a little bit later on of pork chops. They're going to be seasoned the same way, a little bit of garlic, butter, a little thyme, and we're going to roast those in the oven. Do like a buttery thyme seared pork chop, and they are phenomenal. So I like to pair some of my flavors together when I'm trying to cook, you know, for my family, the dinners. And this is one of my favorite go-to recipes. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, and my little pot here, this is my little caldera. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just like a you know, like a little stock pot, whatever. And I am going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. I've also got some mushroom here, some little button top mushrooms that I've just kind of cut in nice little chunks because I like it to be a little bit chunky. And I've got 2 green onions here, just using the white tips of those, just a little bit of the green. And I'm going to add it right to my pan. You know what? I got a piece of, still a piece of the butter. Look at that. I'm about to choke somebody. A little piece of the, you know, the ring that goes around the butter packaging. Let me kind of give that a nice little chop there. My stove is on medium low at this point. And I'm just going to melt that in there. And then I've got, like I said, I've got my mushrooms in here. And this is just one of the larger containers. I love to eat these things raw. But I'm going to throw those in there. And then I've got 1 large clove of garlic that I'm also going to use. I've just kind of roughly chopped. It don't have to be minced. I like to get a little bite with it. And we're going to use some chicken stock. And here's about, this is about a cup to 3/4 cup of the long grain and wild rice. And we're also going to use some thyme and some bay leaves. So I've got my 2 tablespoons of butter in there. And it is completely melted. Let's move up a little bit so you can see better. All right, is that a little bit better for you? I'm going to add my garlic. I'm just going to give that a nice stir. Oh, when that garlic hits the pan, we're going to go back up to about medium there. And then you're going to add in your mushrooms and onions. We're just going to kind of saute these up just till they get a little bit of color to them. And the mushrooms begin to release their juices, which is water. They're mainly water. It smells so good already. And because I want them to release some of their water, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of salt in there. And that's going to help draw out some of that fluid. And we're just going to toss these. Oh, that gets hot. And we're just going to toss these just for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. All right, this is just right about where I want them at this point in the recipe. They still have a nice texture to them, and you know, they're not broken apart because they're going to continue to cook in the liquids. Now we're going to add our rice right in there. And we're just going to give that a toss because we're just going to kind of brown that rice up as well. And you just kind of stir this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And at this point in time, you're going to go ahead and add your chicken stock. This is about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. We're going to turn it up a little bit to get it to boil. You might need to scrape some of the rice off of the side of the pan there. Now the reason I'm using chicken stock instead of beef stock is because I'm cooking pork chops. And I like I said, I kind of like to pair the flavors together. If I was cooking a beef type dish, then I would probably go ahead and use beef stock because I like to kind of, you know, play with my flavors there a little bit. And then I'm going to add 1 bay leaf to that, and I'm going to add just a little bit of thyme. I like to put it in my hand and then just kind of crunch it together to release the, you know, all the magical deliciousness that's going to come right out of it. That's probably about 1/2 teaspoon. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Oh, it smells amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing already. And we're just going to give that a stir. And once it comes up to a boil, we're going to place a lid on it and we're going to turn it down to low and let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. How easy is that? Look how absolutely that beautiful that is. And my house smells amazing. I've already plucked the bay leaf out of there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Smells so good. I'm not gonna lie, I've already tasted it. I have to taste my stuff in the cooking process like multiple times. I cannot just leave things alone. Oh, so wonderful. And it's so simple to make. So simple to make. And you don't have to be a chef to create something absolutely as wonderful as this. Look how pretty that is. We're going to add a little bit of parsley just for color. Look at that. Look at that. Of course, you know I'm going to taste it. Alright guys, I want you to look how absolutely amazing this is. It looks and smells, oh, it smells wonderful. I just have no words for this. What I really like about this recipe is that the mushrooms still hold their texture, you know, still hold their shape. They're still beautiful because we did not overcook them. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm digging in. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Can you see that? No, I'm serving this for dinner tonight. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have another bite of that. It is so infused with the thyme and the basil and the garlic and the chicken stock. Just, oh my gosh. This is 5-star quality. You want to get another good look at it? Look at that. It's like heaven. I cannot even tell you how delicious that is. I hope you give this a try really soon. Try it on your family this weekend. I am making some garlicky butter pan-seared roasted thick pork chops to go with this. And of course, you guys know I'll be sharing that recipe with you as well. I hope you like this video. Make sure you try it. Let me know how you like it. Give me a thumbs up. And I don't know what else to say. It's simply delicious. You know I love you all so very much, and I'll see you on the next recipe video. Bye.